today. Our spirit guide for the afternoon is magician and mind reader Greg Dwyer. Greg has been performing magic since the 1970s. The highlight of his career was when he worked backstage for Doug Henning's The Magic Show on Broadway. He was also seen by 6 million people on The Late Show with David Letterman, and has traveled the world bringing magic and mystery to those that need a bit of wonder in their lives. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, this mind-reading show will leave an indelible mark on your psyche. Please join me in welcoming Greg Dwyer.
There's something I know about you, and there's something I know about you, and you, of course, because we've worked together before. There's something I know about you as well. Actually, there's something I know about all of you, and that is this. We all want two things besides our food. Number one, we want to survive, and we want to thrive. Now, we might have different opinions about things, but most of us, we all want these two things. To survive and to thrive, and not to be embarrassed. So if I ask you to come up to help me, which I'm going to ask you, I won't embarrass you. Now, if I'm embarrassed, it's okay, because they're paying me. It's not a problem. But first of all, well, actually, tell everybody your first name. Ann. Ann. Give Ann a round of applause. Ann, we've never worked this out, yes or no?
No.
All right, we're not friends on Facebook, yes or no? No. Okay, you seem happy about that. All right, Ann, can you see these shapes? I have a circle, I have a plus, I have 3 lines, I have a square, and I have a star. Can you see all of them? All right, good. And I'm assuming that your name is A-N-N. Is there an E in there? Or is
No.
Okay. Do I have it right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. All right, so Ann, we haven't worked this out. We haven't done any shenanigans. I'm a little Irish, so I know a little bit about that. And I want you to focus either on the circle, the plus, the wavy lines, the square, or the star. Now, did you change your mind, or did you focus on one?
I was already focusing on one before you asked.
Okay, good. Okay, I think I know what it is. Let's see if I can figure her out. Now, I have a chance of getting this right. There's no guarantee. Let me know, yes or no. Were you thinking of the circle?
No.
Okay, good. Were you thinking of this? Good. All right, so the odds are in my favor. Good. What about this? Okay. 3 wavy lines. Is there any reason why you thought of the middle one, the 3 wavy lines?
I don't know, I just liked that picture.
I had a feeling that you would.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ann. Who would like to learn how to do mind reading? Okay, come on up. Oh, come on. Your food can wait. Your hand just sprung up so quick. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Susan.
Susan. Yay! Okay, so face everybody. I won't let your food get cold. We'll do this really quick. This is called the magician or the mind reader's ritual. So what I'm going to do is give you 10 cards. You can choose any 10 cards you want. There's more than 10 cards in there, so don't worry about it. Just choose any 10 cards. So it's a bunch of cards. She can choose freely whatever card she wants. She's going to take 10 cards. I'm going to take 10 cards. As long as you got 10, we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got them? Okay, great.
No, at the bottom.
Bottom? Oh, right here?
There you go.
All right, so you got 10.
Wait, let me double check.
Make sure. I'm going to count 10 myself. I got 10. So you got 10?
Yep.
Okay, so face them. We're going to do a ritual together. So first thing you do is you shuffle up the cards. Now, we haven't worked this out. Like, I know you're enthusiastic, you wanted to be here, but we haven't worked any kind of, right?
Hey, all I wanted to do was learn to read minds.
Yes. And somehow I knew that. All right. All right, so you got 10 cards?
Yep.
All right, great. So what you want to do is get rid of, and it's up to you, what do I know about her? I know that she has 10 cards. That's what I know. But I don't know what she's going to do next. I have no idea, right? you can either get rid of 2 cards, right?
Right.
Or 3 cards,
Okay.
or 4 cards. Now it's helpful if you just hold it like that, like you're going to deal it out in a game. So
Okay.
just hold them flat like this. You make a decision: 2 cards, or 3 cards, or 4 cards. It's up to you. There's 2, there's 3. Okay. So she threw 3, I threw 4. So now what you do is you shuffle your deck. You're going to have great powers after this. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. Are you happy?
Yes.
Good. All right. So where's your husband?
Most of the time.
Okay, all right. Where's your husband? Is he working?
He's working
Okay,
for me.
okay, that's good. That's right. You own the house, he just comes in and he wants to. All right, so shuffle the cards and then look at your bottom card. Now I'm looking at the 8 of diamonds. What do you got at the bottom? Oh, she's got the 6 of spades. She got the 6 of spades. Hold your hand just like this, that you're going to deal the cards. And the ritual is really simple. We're going to take the top card off the top and we're going to say M. Hold it over your head.
M.
Go ahead. We're going to spell
M.
magician. We're going to spell magician, so it's
Okay,
really
M.
easy. All right, so you're going to take the M and you're going to put it on the bottom of the pack.
Okay.
Okay? Then you're going to say A.
A.
Put it at the bottom of the pack. And hold it flat. Then G.
G.
Put it bottom of the pack. I.
I.
Put it bottom of the pack. C.
C.
Bottom of the pack. I. Say it.
I.
Put it on the bottom of the pack. A.
A.
Bottom of the pack. N.
N.
Bottom of the pack. Now, you notice you're looking at the cards. I'm not. I don't know why you are. Don't worry about
I'm trying to
it.
figure out what you're doing.
No, it's what you're doing that matters. So we just spelled magician. That's part of the ritual. Now, here's interesting about the magician, if you know anything about esoteric philosophy. The magician is like this.
I love the magician.
Yeah, I do too. As above, so below. As above, so below. Everybody say it? As above, so below. If you go to church on Sunday or synagogue, or you have a religious background, on earth as it is in heaven, it's the same philosophy. All right, here's how we'll do it. We'll take the first card, follow me, face them, and we'll say, take the top card, as above,
As above.
drop it, so below. Take the next card and put it underneath. Go ahead. Excellent. Now you're going to do the same thing I'm doing. We might get to, timing's going to be off because my cards are different than yours. As above,
As above.
drop it,
Drop it.
so below. Take the next card, deal it to the bottom. As above,
As above.
next card, so below.
So below.
Excellent. As above,
As above.
drop it, so below.
So below.
As above, drop it, so below. Keep on going. As above,
As above.
so below. Now you down to one card? Put your hand on top and say the magic words. You know what they are? Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Anybody know what abracadabra means? No. I create as I speak. That's what the original Arabic means. Now there's another word that I learned, or a phrase that I learned from my mentor, which is really powerful. Do you want to know it?
Sure.
Okay. Put your hand on top. I give myself permission
Give myself permission.
to be powerful. But you gotta say it like you mean it. I give myself permission to be powerful.
I give myself permission to be powerful.
Now I just peeked. I am ending with the same card that I started with. No pressure. I mean, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. What do you got? Yes! She's got it. Can I get your
Wait, I don't
autograph?
get it. Is that the first card?
That's the one you looked at. I'm gonna have you sign this before you sit down. Hold on one
I thought she had
second.
the 6 of diamonds and you had the 8 of spades.
This is mine, this is hers. Watch the tape later. Sign that? This is what I began with, this is what I ended with. This is what she looked at the bottom. This is what she ended with. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Give her a hand. Thank you, have a seat. Thank you so much. 6 of spades, and I have her autograph. That's wonderful autograph, by the way. Are you like in modeling? Are you an actress? Are you a celebrity?
No, I'm a social worker.
Oh, this is wonderful. Look at that autograph. I've never seen an autograph like that. I'm going to put this right over here. All right, so we're going to do something. I'm going to throw out a deck of cards. Pay attention. I'm going to throw out a deck of cards. What am I going to do?
Throw out a deck of cards.
So I don't want it to hit your water or your iced tea. This is a deck of cards. And I'm going to, you know what, I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to toss it, right? That would be polite. Okay. So I have a deck of cards right here. I'm going to shuffle it up. And I'm going to toss it to somebody that I don't know. And if you catch it, you'll come up here. Oh, you want me to toss it to her? Okay. I don't know. I might have to throw it to you. All right. All right, here we go. Now, I used to do it this way. I used to take it and throw it, but there's just food going on here. Who would like to catch it? Who's open to this? Okay. Are you ready? All right, here goes. Ready? Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Catch it! Come here, come here, come here. Tell everybody your name.
Barbara?
Barbara, give her a hand. Okay, Barbara, stand right over here. Now, I'm not liable for your actions. I'd like you to toss it to someone you don't know. So you got to be careful. Watch out, everybody watch out. She's going to toss. No, she's tossed. Just toss. No. This lady. Oh, okay, come on up, come on. Stay sad, he just said. And if you could come all the way down the end, and if you could toss it to somebody that does not work at the library and someone that maybe you don't know, somebody you don't know. Okay, watch out, guys, when she's tossing. Oh, good, come on up, and let's spread out just a little bit. All righty, stand right here in the middle. I'm going to give you each a section of the cards. I just ask you to shuffle those, and shuffle those, and shuffle those. Just shuffle them together. We'll mix them up. Good. I'll take this pack first. This section. And then I'm looking for the joker because I want to put him at the top. Oh, here we go. There he is. Thank you. All right. So face the audience. Do you know your zodiac sign? Like, don't tell me. All right, so I'm a Capricorn, my sister's a Pisces. Some people believe in this, some people don't. A lot of times when I ask people, do you know your zodiac sign? They go, yes, Taurus! And you know, that's not really that great. The answer is yes or no. So what Barbara just said was yes. Do you know your zodiac sign? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you?
Yes.
Yes, okay, very good. How many of you believe that the stars or the zodiac has an influence on your life? I'm a typical Capricorn. Like if you read Capricorn, it is me 100%. There is just no variation. So what I have here is this is Leo. I'll pass this down. Leo is the lion. Woohoo! Woohoo! Take that, pass it down. The next card I have is Pisces, which is the fish. So when you get these, say, oh, that's my card. And I'm looking at you. I'm picking up vibes. I'm thinking, you know, you're looking at the card too long. Maybe you're a Pisces. Pass it down to here. Next card is Gemini. There you go. Hold on to that. Pass that down. Next card is Virgo. This is the lady. Virgo. So as I do this, you're going to say, he's handing me my card. And I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick that up. The next card is Scorpio. No, it's, yeah, Scorpio. That's a Scorpio. The next card, who's that about? The next card is Taurus. That's the bull. The next card is Cancer. Next card is my favorite card. I was born on Christmas, which is Capricorn. Next card is Libra. And then we have Sagittarius. And then we have Aquarius. And then we have Aries. So you must have seen your card. I must have named your card. So go through the deck and take out your card. Hopefully you can remember if it looks like the fish, it's Pisces. If it looks like the goat, it's Capricorn. So just take out your card and give me the other ones. All right. Now she might have your card, because you guys could be the same. See if your card's in there. You see it? You don't have to see it. Don't worry about it. I already know what you are. All right. Really, I do. You know what it is, right? Yeah. So you don't need the picture. You see your card there? She might have it. Well, no, there is, right? Out of 3 people. Do you have a card, or does she have your card? Okay, great. So let's start here. Put your card on top. All right. You're not even going to pick a card. Did you see your card in the deck at all?
Without my glasses,
Really? Okay. So yeah, I understand. So we're going to go from here to here and then over here. So here's what I know about you. You're the one that jumped up with pick me, pick me, pick me, right? The other thing I know about you is there's a tendency of loyalty. Like you are so loyal. I don't know if you're married or not, but you are loyal in your family and your relationships. Am I right? Absolutely to a T. Like for instance, Capricorn. Capricorns are very driven, very goal-oriented. They have a lot of patience, they know what they're going to go after, and if it takes them a decade, they'll do it. That's a Capricorn. How many of you, don't raise your hand, how many of you are Capricorns out here? You're my Capricorns. Okay, good. She's a Taurus. She's a Taurus. She's not only loyal, but she's, I don't want to say stubborn, it's just that when you get your sights on a certain thing, you are so stubborn, you're going to go after it, you're going to make it happen. Am I telling you the truth? That's her. Now, we just met, right? We just met, but it's interesting that, you know, we kind of fall into these different traits. Okay, if you could put your card on the top. I know we've met before because she hired me to do a Halloween show, right? And I think we did it, when was that?
October 16th.
Yes, and people loved it, they loved it, they loved it, they loved it. Now, I see here, actually I don't. I really don't see what I'm looking for. Can you say this in your head, like, actually forget, I know the picture's here, but if you could just say the word, like imagine it's over my head. So it's over my head, like if you had Capricorn, and we're going to do this with you in a moment. She's a Taurus, so the Taurus would be right here. My sister's a Pisces. Are you a Pisces?
Yeah.
Okay, you are Pisces. Pisces and Taurus. Now, what I'd like you to do, without the cards, we're not even going to use the cards. You're not either one of these, are you? Or are you? You are. So, 50-50 chance. I already know. So, see the letters right there. That's the reason why you couldn't see your card. See the letters right there. Is there if you see the letters, is there an L? No, not an L. I'm sorry. Is there an R? R in there? No, so she's a Pisces too. So she's a Pisces, and she's a Taurus. And this is how you read people. Somebody asked me earlier, how did you get into development with alumni relations? Because I used to do that not too far from here in Bronxville. I raised thousands and thousands of dollars. And somebody said, well, how did you go from this to that? It's reading people. It's understanding what motivates a Taurus, what motivates a Pisces, what motivates a Capricorn, and understanding why people would do what they do. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so let's get back to the cards. What I'm going to ask you to do in a moment, not yet, do you need your glasses? Because you got to read. You got to look at a card. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. We're going to take the deck like this. You're going to hold it in your hand like this. We're just going to practice. You're going to hold it in your hand just like this, flat out, just like that, and just like this. Right? And then what you're going to do, in a moment, not yet, you have to do this in secret. You're going to take the deck, and you're going to peek one corner, like this corner here, and you're just going to lift up, and you're going to look at the card there. Now, you can't see it because it's all face down, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to peek and look at one card. You're going to see the face of it because I'm going to turn the deck upside down. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at one card, and it's going to say what the card is. See? But I'm turning it upside down so you'll see it. All right? Don't riffle through the deck, because if you do, you're thinking of the 4 of hearts, the Queen of hearts, the 7 of diamonds, and we won't get out of here. So you hold it like this time face up. Face up this time, right? So this time when you peek, you're going to look at a card, one card, and then you're going to say it to yourself over and over again. So if you were doing it this way, you'd go, and then you'd look at that card, but we're going to do it this way. I'm going to turn my back. You've got to use your thumb and peek at one card. Do that now and close it. Got it? Okay, good. Bring it over here. Same thing. This time when you peek at it, you're going to look at a card, and you're going to memorize that card. It's going to be a black card or a red card. Got it? All right, good. And then lastly, we'll go right over to here. And just remember, all of these people are random. Taurus, Pisces, never met other than the director of the library. Okay? All right. I'm going to give a general reading. Somebody came up to me earlier, and they said, you do readings? I said, yes, but this is going to be a general reading. If it applies, don't go, oh my God, I can't believe he said that about me. Like, were you surprised that you were loyal? Not everybody is. So here's what I'm seeing. If I say something that hits, don't react. So do you have a poker face? Poker face? Poker face? All right. Now remember, random people, 2 Pisces and a Taurus. All right, so this is what I'm getting. The first thing I see is a red card. And again, please don't react. I see a heart, and the number that is popping in my ears, because I'm hearing a voice. Don't react, don't react. I'm hearing a 2. Now 2 is interesting. 2 is about division. It can go either way. 2 can be diabolical in the sense that something is coming to an end or there's conflict, meaning I have this choice to make and I have that choice to make and I'm double-minded. It's not a good thing. However, the fact that I'm seeing a heart could indicate a relationship. It could indicate a relationship, either a relationship that has been gone or a relationship that is going to start. It's a general reading, so I'm not sure. The other thing I see is I see a diamond card. I see a 7 of diamonds, which has to do with wealth, but it's interesting. The 7 has a very spiritual aspect to it. You know, the world was created in 6 days, God rests on the 7th, if you believe that, but there's a spiritual element of understanding that maybe wealth is not everything. And so the 7 of diamonds is very powerful. And then I'm seeing a face card. The face card that I see is about leadership. It's a king. It's a king of spades. So if I said anything that hits home in a moment, not yet, or I named your card, you're going to sit down. So I see a 2 of hearts, I see a 7 of diamonds, and I see a king of spades. If I mentioned your card, have a seat now.
Oh my God.
So people are impressed, but I have to tell you, I've been doing this since the 70s. And what I have learned is, in reality, we all are connected. We really are. We really want the same things. And the more I talk to people, and the more I travel, and the more I get to meet people, I'm like, okay, you're a Virgo. I kind of know where you're coming from, or I know what your needs are. It's really important in communication, but what I know is we're all connected in this room. And I'm going to prove it to you in a moment. I'm going to send a number. I'm going to send a number, and I want to see if you can get it. Now, you got to kind of pay attention, because you got to kind of do a little bit of math in your mind. The number is an odd number, but it's 2 digits. It's 2 digits between 1 and 50. So it's 1 through 50. It's an odd number. Both digits are different, and both digits are odd. Now, there should have been a number that popped into your mind. I have, and what I'm sending is 37. Who had 37? All right, 37. Anybody else? Okay, good. All right, now I'm doing another one. I'm going from 50, I'm going to 50 to 100. So we're making it a little different. 50 to 100. It's an even number. Both digits are different, but they're both even. I have 68. Who got that? You got that? Who else got that? Who else got that? Anybody else? Anybody that I have not called on that thought of 68 or 37?
Wait, Marvin, did you hear what he just said?
Did you? I'm looking for somebody that I haven't called on that was thinking of 68 or 37. Anybody? Who had a hit there? Oh, you did change it. What did you think of first? Oh, okay. All right. Would you like to help me? You can change your mind if you want. Come on up. Come on. Oh, it'll be fun. Cynthia?
Yes.
Okay, great. We not have worked this out, yes or no? All right.
But I did see the magic show in 1976.
I saw it in 76 as well. My aunt took me. I was in the balcony. Did you see Doug Henning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what an amazing show. Yeah. So I know a little bit about you. First of all, I have to make this really clear. Yes or no? We haven't worked this out. Yes or no? No. She said no. We're not friends on Facebook. Yes or no?
No.
All right. We've never met before. Yes or no? So no, right? Okay. I am sending you a word. Do you know what it is? Yes or no?
No.
She doesn't. Right? So I want you all to know you wouldn't lie. No, no. What do you think it is?
Restaurant.
Do you know what it is? It's no. That's what I was sending her. No. Do you know me? No. If you're on Facebook? No. So that's okay. All right, so I have some cards here. They are ESP cards. They are the same cards. They are the same cards that are here. There's a circle. Take a look in your hand. There's a cross. There's 3 wavy lines. There is a box, a square. There is a star. Shuffle up the cards so they're not in order. Hand me one card. Now, do you know what this is? All right, take a look at it. Got it? Focus on it. So if it's a circle, I want you to think this. I have 1 and 5. I think it's I'm thinking star, but I could be wrong. Oh, it is a star. Got it. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. All right. You're going to try it in a moment. Okay, all right, good. Shuffle up the cards again. And then just hand me 1. All right. I'm going to show it. Do you need your glasses? No. Okay, okay, I love it. She said no. So take a look at that and then send it to me, like say it to yourself. Like we know it's not the star. So we're gonna get that out of your mind. Are you sending me the circle? Oh, you are sending me the circle. Okay. Oh, listen, I mean, I'm on a roll, so let's just continue. I might get it wrong. I might get it wrong. We'll try it with a... All right. This time you take a look at it. Obviously, it can't be the ones I picked, so I'm going to guess my odds are in my favor. Foundation is coming. The word is screaming to me in foundation. The word that is screaming to me is square. I think it's a square. Is it a square? Okay. All right. So before we began to eat, I gave her a prediction. Could you stand up with your prediction? She has a prediction. Now, normally I nail it. Normally I nail it, but this time I didn't nail it. So what we're going to do is she's going to just hold this like this. And she is going to guess an order that I came up with before I got here. I live in Connecticut, so I did this ahead of time. So we're going to take the circle, the plus, the 3 wavy lines, the square, and the star off the track, and I'm going to shuffle them. Now you're going to have a choice, and here's your choice: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I've been doing this since the 70s, and it just occurred to me about 2 years ago that the circle, right? The circle is 1. Why? Because there's only 1 line. Now, I never saw this before. I was so close to it, and I'm like, oh, that's 1. So what's 2? Yeah, the plus sign, exactly. So now I got plus. Obviously, 3 is 3. That's a no-brainer. And then we have 4, which is, I like to call it the foundation. And then star, the star is, 5 points. So it hit me. I thought, oh my gosh, I've been playing with this for years. I never ever realized that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Now I'm gonna mix these up. The only thing I ask you to do is to go with your intuition. In other words, I think a lot of times we get into trouble because we overthink things. we change our mind, right? Because we do it. I do it too. It's like, I think I should go out tonight. No, I should have gone out tonight, because you never know who you're going to meet or what's going to happen. So I have a couple of cards here. I have 5. Don't look, but I'm going to mix them up. And all you're going to tell me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could say 5, and I'm going to put it there. Or you could say 2, and I'm going to put it there. If you say 3, I'm going to put it right in the middle. And to keep it a surprise for me, I'm not going to look. Okay? Is that good? You want a seat? Have a seat. Have a seat. I want you to feel comfortable. Have a seat. All right.
I appreciate that.
No problem. No problem. How did I know? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, we're going to go with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, fair enough. I don't know. Now, I will tell you, the odd is not to get, or the goal is not to get to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the goal. The goal is to hit the prediction of what she's got in her hands. Okay, so 4 is out of the equation. What do you think? 5. So you think it's the star. Very nice. So I have 3 more left. Let's go with this one. 2. Which would be a plus. I'm glad you didn't change your mind. I don't know why I peeked. I just thought, oh. Okay, so now we're down to just 2. So I have a 1 and I have a 3. Okay, good. And then I'm going to put this one here. Now, it's important that everybody recognizes that I have not worked this out with the library, have not worked it out with you. This is completely random. Completely random. Can you turn and face the window so that you can't see? And can you open that piece of paper? So while she's opening that piece of paper, I'm going to turn these around. But I don't want her to see it, because I don't want her to be influenced by anything that she sees up here. So by now you should have opened up the envelope and you have a piece of paper in your hand, or it's an index card, and you should be able to read it from left to right. So what is the first image?
Star.
Got it? What's the second image?
Plus.
Plus. What's the next image?
Circle.
Circle. Next?
Square.
Square and...
Wavy line.
Thank you. I'm so glad you came up here. Have a seat. Thank you for not changing your mind. Thank you for helping me. Now here's what I know. When I meet people that know each other, I can't compete. If you're in a relationship, or you're connected with mother, daughter, or you have a connection with husband and wife, have you seen this in your own life? I mean, I remember one time I was in New York with a friend of mine. We're having dinner. I'm standing in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I say to myself, I need to go buy a bottle of wine. And she turns around and she goes, you need to go buy a bottle of wine. I says, I know, I heard you before you said it. We've all had experiences like this. We've all had experience where like deja vu, or have had experience with, I know what you're thinking, right? So is there anybody here that is connected? Friends. You guys are friends. Mothers. Anybody else? Okay. Oh, how many of you guys are all friends?
4.
Ah. You're friends too? Okay. All right. All right. Would you two come on up? Would you come up? Well, I'm thinking you and you, because how long have you known each other?
She hit her head.
Oh, but you're pretty connected? Come on up. We'll see how it works. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's okay. Newbies. All right, why don't you stand right here? And I'll have you stand right over there near the next chair. So you're going to be standing near the chairs, but you're not going to be sitting down. So, how many months have you known each other?
We go to the same gym.
Okay, great. So tell everybody your name.
Dale.
This is Dale. And you are?
I told you before.
But tell them.
More than nothing.
Stella. All righty, good. So here's what we're going to do. Stella, I'm going to have you face that way. I'm going to have you face that way. Don't look in the mirror. There's a mirror there. All right. So what I have in my hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 cards. I have 6 cards. I'm going to show Stella my hand, right? And she's going to think of 1 card. It's really simple. Don't do it yet, but I'll show you 1 card. Then I'm going to come over here without trying to influence them. I don't want to influence them. I'll show you my hand and you'll think of 1 card, but you'll only focus on 1. Not yet. That's all we're going to do. I want to see what the level of connection is. In some cases, she's thinking of the 3 of hearts. I come over here. She's thinking of 3 of hearts. And I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. Now, yes or no? Did we work this out before? No, we didn't work this out before. All right, good. So now we're doing it for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a free choice. You can look now. Memorize the card. Focus on the card. Say the card to yourself 100 times. So get it in your head. You have a free choice. Got it. She's got it. I'm going to come over here and have you look at a card. Say it to yourself again and again and again and again and again. Good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 1 card. Just 1. I'm just going to go with my instincts. I could be right, could be wrong. I don't know. Is your card here? It is not. Say it louder.
No.
No! I have to tell you something. I was doing a show about 3 weeks ago. I was doing the bit where I was writing no, and I said to the guy, do you know what I wrote? He goes, no. I says, okay, fine. Right? I kept my hand to myself. This is a true story. I would not lie to you, man. I said, sir, we've never met before. He goes, no. We didn't work this out. Did we? No. I said, what's the word? He says, O-N. I take my card, I turn it upside down, and I go, I can't believe you did that. I swear, that's exactly what, I mean, the weirdest things. It really happened. I have it on video. I have proof. All right. Is your card there? No. No. Very nice. All right, ladies. Have a seat. We'll talk later. We'll get numbers. No, no, please up here. I'm not even close to being done. All right. So what I have is I have a die. Who's good at catching? Now you need to sit the same way. You need to sit the same way. I'm going to throw it to you. No, that's fine. No, just catch. All right, good. Face the audience, feet on the floor, look out the window, take a look at that die. Oh, sit back, sit back. You got to be identical. So if I was sitting here, I'd be sitting just like this, like I was taking off on a plane. Good. All right, excellent. Ma'am, if you could sit back, that would be great. Back to the back. Excellent. So here's what I've learned over 20 years of studying human behavior. If we had the time, can you remove that? If we had the time, and I was able to sit here for an hour, uncross your legs, same. If I was able to sit here for an hour, I would be able to pick up her thoughts. People have studied this, talk about mirror neurons. Have you ever heard of this? Mirror neurons. So, I was in a room one time where we sat in a room with a partner that we never met for 2 hours. I sat there like this. He sat there like this. After 2 hours, he was able to tell me everything I was thinking about.
Nah.
Yes, I was thinking about my mother's death in 1978. My shoulders were down. My breathing was shallow. He says, you're focusing on a death. I says, yeah, it was my mom. People who sit together mirror each other because they like each other. You know, like if we were out on a date and she was sitting like this and I was sitting like this, you know we're in rapport because she's sitting the same way that I am. Or this lady over here with her hands on her face. People who are connected, you watch it in restaurants, they're sitting the same way. They're picking up all their other people's thoughts. Now we don't have 2 hours to do this, but I'm going to demonstrate that they're going to be able to communicate. Can you throw me that? Take a look at this. Shake it up. I gave her a die. You also have a die. So what I'd like you to do, in a moment, but not yet, I'd like you to shake it up like you're doing this. And then you're going to hold out your hand flat like we did with the rest of the things. Just hold it out flat like that. Go ahead. Excellent, excellent. Where's the die? I thought I was hallucinating. I'm like, I thought you wanted a reading. I see a long lifeline. I see a couple of kids. I'm like, where the hell's the die? Okay, so make believe this is a table. You're going to shake it up, and then you're going to keep your hand flat, really flat, and you're going to say, that's a freaking 2. And then you're going to send the 2 to her telepathically. Do you believe you can do that?
No.
Do you believe she can do that? I don't see why not. I mean, so that's a 2. By the way, how many of you know this, that it adds up to 7? Did you know that? So you got a 5. What's on the other side? 2. So you got a 6? 1. So it all adds up to 7. Now, if you shake this up, make sure it doesn't show the same. Both hands, and then flat. Flat. Now shake it up again. That's a 2. Make sure it doesn't show a 2 again, because then it's a loaded dice. It's not fun, right? All right, now she's got a 3. Can you close your eyes? All right. Shake it up again. I don't want to look. Stop when you're ready. All right? Do you have an idea? I am sending you what I think it is. What do you think it is? Say it. I think it's a 4. What is it? What is it? Oh, you need to participate so they can hear you. They don't know how brilliant we are. Okay. All right. So now we'll do it with you. We're gonna have you shake it up. Hand flat. And if you could just go like this. All right. And then hand flat. I don't want to see it. Close your eyes. No, her. You need to send the number, right? I am sending you what I think it is. I could be wrong. What do you think it is?
5.
I think it's a 2. What is it? 2. It's a 2! Wow. All right. Listen, it's easy for me to pick it up, but it would be amazing if you could pick it up. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Look out the window. Imagine what you see when you close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you're going to see somebody on the golf course, and you're going to hear him call out a number. Now, I know nothing about golf, so I don't know. But you're going to hear him say a number. It's going to be a number between 1 to 6. He's going to say 4. I guess that's a number, right? He'll say 4 or whatever. But he's either going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to get yourself to be really focused, you're going to focus right here, and you're going to close your eyes. And in a moment, not yet, you're going to put your fingers in your ear. Not yet. So you're going to be completely inward focused, except for the vision of the imaginary handsome guy on the court. He's going to say to you the number. And here's the deal. Whatever he tells you, just go with it. Okay? All right, so close your eyes first. Just close your eyes first. Imagine that he's out there. Now what you'll do is the same thing. You'll take your hands like this. Keep your hand flat. Get the number. And then say it to yourself. Got it? You good? Okay, excellent. Let's see if we can make this happen. This would be a miracle. We could actually close with this. We could say, hey, good night, everybody, we're done. All right, so focus. You really want to kind of focus like right here, and then you'll see him. And then once you see him, you'll actually hear him. Are you seeing and hearing? You are. I can see her brow moving. So I know that I have put the thought in her mind that there's a handsome guy. Actually, turn around, guys. You can all see him. I'm just kidding. I can't believe it. What was the number you heard?
3.
Say it loud.
3.
What do you got? 2. You have 2? Oh, God, what a liar. All right, not you, ma'am. The guy out in the field. Let's try it. So you're 1 off. 1 off. All right, try it again. Shuffle up. Okay, excellent. All right, and then stop at a place where you feel comfortable. Got it? All right, good. All right, so now what you have to do is close your eyes, look out the window. Forget the guy, because that was just complete alarm. It was shenanigans, it wasn't true. But I want you to believe that you can hear him. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Tell everybody really loud and clear what you heard the guy say on the court. Go ahead.
1.
Yay, got it. All right. All right, so are you ready for a little bit of hypnosis? Have you ever been hypnotized? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you have a cell phone? Have you ever been on Facebook? Have you ever got lost? Have you ever driven on the highway like 684, wherever you're going, you're like, how did I get there? You've been hypnotized. All right, so the rest of you can do this if you want, but I'll ask that you keep your eyes open. They're going to close their eyes. And you have to sit the same way. You have to mirror each other. So I'm going to take you on a journey, and the journey is going to take, I'm looking at my time, the journey is going to take a few minutes, probably like 5 minutes. But here's the benefit of this. The benefit of this is that if you participate, you're going to feel like you got an hour nap after your beautiful dinner, lunch. And you're going to feel relaxed. You're going to feel relaxed as well. All right, so look out the window and imagine that it's a beautiful day as it is, beautiful fall day, and then capture that and then close your eyes. Now here's what you want to do. You want to close your eyes now, and you want to keep them closed for the next 5 minutes. You do not want to open your eyes. And I'm going to be testing. I'm going to be testing to see if, and by the way, everything is safe here. You won't be embarrassed. It'll be fun, and you'll feel really good. All right, so you've known each other from the gym. I don't know if you have socialized outside of the gym, but what I do know is there is a connection between you. All right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to be completely relaxed, and here's how we're going to do it. Take a deep breath in through your nose. The rest of you can do this if you want. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Just totally relax. Totally relax. Great. Now we're at 100. We're going to go all the way down to 1, but we're going to do it slowly. We're going to go from 90 to 80 all the way down, and just relax. Just imagine that you're outside. And you're completely relaxed. Take another deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And as you do this, your head, your neck is just relaxing. Your shoulders are relaxing, completely relaxed. You are not anxious at all. You feel very comfortable. Now we're going to get down to 70 and 60. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Now, here's what's interesting. You're going to see yourself at the gym where you work out. I want you to imagine the colors, the visualization. I can see that you see this. Or the noises that you hear, or any sensations that you feel. I want you to be very cautious and very aware of everything you see in your imagination, because this is really an exercise in imagination of what you see, what you feel, what you hear. Now we're going to take you down to 50, but this time take a really deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Excellent, you're doing fine. Now we're going to take you down to 40. Now this is what happens at 40. It's kind of interesting. You're looking in the mirror at the gym, and instead of seeing your own image, you see hers. Instead of seeing your image, you see her image. And you're thinking to yourself, this is like Alice in Wonderland. This is crazy. When I smile because I'm looking the same way, she's smiling. When I raise my right hand, she's raising her right hand. There's like this connection that is between us. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. I'll take you down to 40, all the way down to 40. You relax. You're really kind of wondering, as you are completely relaxed, how it could be that when you're looking at the mirror, you see her. And when you look into the mirror, you see her, which is completely crazy. Now just take a deep breath in. I want all of your arms at this point to completely be still and relaxed. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale again. Now we're down to 20. Now you walk away from the mirror and then you meet each other and you say, wasn't that crazy that you actually experienced what I experienced? Isn't it amazing how we're thinking the same thoughts and we are connected in the same way without doing anything, simply because we are friends? Now at 20, take another deep breath in through your nose and then exhale. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I'm going to drop down to 10. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Relax all of your body. Completely settle down into that chair. Be very relaxed. Take another deep breath in. In through your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now with your eyes closed and only listening to my voice, blocking every other distraction out of the room, I'd like you to raise your right hand if you felt a tap or taps. Do that now. Thank you. Put your hands down. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to focus on the location on your body that you felt the taps or taps. Point in that direction of your body. Do that now. Point in the direction where you felt it. Good. Put your hands down. All right, now what I'd like you to do is really concentrate and focus on the number of taps that I gave you. With your index finger, raise your right hand and show how many taps you just felt. Gotcha? Be very clear. Very clear. Very clear. Now, put your hands down. This is going to be amazing because we're going to take you from 10 to 20 to 30. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Then get up to 80, then get up to 90. Now at 90, it's kind of like reorienting yourself once you get back from Ireland or Germany or traveling or going to see the family. Now you're back in your own place and you kind of have to acclimate to what's going on in the room. So now we're at 90, now we're at 95. Take a deep breath in. Relax. Now we're at 100. Both of you, please open your eyes. Now, you're going to be talking about this later. You're going to be talking about this at the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, if you saw me tap her, please applause so that she can get this. Very good. What about here? All right. So, we see that the connection is real, and all of this, she's looking confused. All of this applause is for you. Have a seat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a seat, ladies. Have a seat.
She wasn't tapped.
I don't know. You'll be talking about it later.
She wasn't tapped. She was never tapped. You were not tapped. You were not tapped. You were never tapped. He never tapped you.
So we'll talk about it later. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yes. That's what we do. Twice. No. He never touched you. He never touched you. Isn't that weird? That's weird. No one knows. Yes. Yes. Very cool. So she's the best. That was interesting.
All right. How are we doing for time? How are we doing for time? We doing all right? I have two more things to share with you that I'm very proud of. One I've never done before, and the other one I've only done once or twice. So it's kind of a bonus. It may go well, it may not. Is it okay if we try it?
Yes.
Okay, so I think they're bringing dessert, so that's a good thing. What I did to save time is I had a couple people help me before. And I think there was somebody over here that I gave a velvet bag to. If you can raise your hand. Raise your hand. I gave it to you. And I think there's a lady over here. All right? And keep it closed. You have it in your possession. All right? And then there's somebody over here too. I can't remember who that was. You have it. It's a velvet bag. Can you show it? Okay. And then I think there was somebody over here. Where is it? Okay, very good. All right. So could the four, I know they're serving desserts, but if you have the velvet bag, please stand. That would be wonderful. And can I ask you to help me, because I know you're very responsible, you do a great job. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we didn't work this out ahead of time. Yeah, no, just hold it for a second. What you're going to do is you're going to collect, and then please stay standing. So she's going to take your items. They're in safe care. And I think the library is insured. Am I right? Are they insured? They are. I told everybody, don't put your wedding ring in. Don't put your cell phone in. You know, I don't want to be responsible for that. So in a moment, what she's going to do is she's going to collect them. So what you'll do is you'll put your bag in here, your bag in here, your bag in here, and listen to me. Please remain standing, okay? Because I'm going to blindfold myself, and I do have abandonment issues, so don't all leave. All right, if you could do that now, that'd be great.
We're gonna need more.
Okay, do we have all? If you could stand on that side, that would be great. All right, so we have the 4 people standing. All right. This will only take a minute, but here's the philosophy behind this. We can tell a lot about people by what they carry, right? So, like, I was just in Ireland a couple months ago. I picked up this pocket watch. This ring is very special to me. So, objects that we hold have energy to them. And as long as it's not like, you know, a ticket to Broadway show or something that's not really connected, there is energy and we can tell a lot about people. Now, I have not met these 4 people other than 2 seconds before, and I just simply said, just place an item in here because I want to save time, because I know we'd like to be out of here in about 15 minutes or so, so that's the reason why I did it. But I don't know what they gave. I have no idea. Why don't you do this? Why don't you pull up a chair? We'll do it this way. And you pull up a chair right here and have you sit down. So you're comfortable too. And then what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to shake them up so I don't know. And then I'm going to put this blindfold. I will tell you I've only done this once before. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it will help me if the 4 of you will stay standing. Okay. All right. If you could put the bag, the big bag, right there. All right. Okay. Thank you. And the reason why I want you to stay here is because you'll return the items after, right? So okay. So without looking at this, the first thing that jumps out to me is kind of like a lipstick, but I don't know. I have no idea if I'm right or not. You never know. And this is tied pretty tight. Okay. So what I get about this person, and I think it is a lipstick. I could be wrong. I haven't taken it out and looked at it. But I mean, I know it's not a cell phone. I know it's not a ring. It's pretty obvious. But I have 1 in 4 choices here. So I have a lady over here at this first table. I have a lady that's in the back at the far table. Another person at the far table. And then this closer table over here. And I will tell you a little about this lady over here, the 4th lady that's standing. We've only met for a few minutes, but I know that she had a lot of questions. She had a lot of questions about what do I put in there? Do I put a picture? Maybe I want to change, which is fine. Which, you know, it just tells me a lot about people. When I was at the library last month, I had a waiver. I had a Halloween show waiver, and I watched people's reactions as they were signing the waiver. Did they going to sign it? Are they not going to sign it? Some people refused to, but what it did, I'll let you in on a little secret. It let me know ahead of time the personalities of the people in the room. So that's the reason why I did it. So this person cares about their looks, is very aware of presentation. That's very important to them. I think also the other thing that I get from this person is significance is important, or significance was very important, and I have a feeling I either am picking up vibes from, I'm actually picking up vibes all the way back, not the lady over here that we just worked with, not the lady back here, which is, I think it's Barbara over there, or not this woman over here, but the woman all the way back in the room. I think that's what it is. I think that's who it is. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna put this on the table somewhere. So make sure we're okay with that. All right. So now obviously I'm down. Ma'am, if you can sit down so that I'm not picking up any more energy from you, I appreciate that. All right. And this is only the second time I've ever done this, so we'll see how it goes. Oh wow, this is interesting. This is a piece of jewelry, obviously. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, I can just feel it, right? So just by feeling. This is not like, I don't know if this is an expensive piece of jewelry. Maybe it's a pin, I'm not really sure. But again, this is somebody that's very concerned about their status in life. This is a person that's very concerned about, well, we all want to look good. I said that at the beginning. We all want to look good, but this person really takes pride. This person really takes pride. Let's see what it is. I'm not really sure. I think it's a piece of jewelry, or I'm not sure if it's a ring, but I think it belongs to the lady all the way back in that corner. Am I right?
It does belong to me. But
okay, good. Can I keep it?
It's not a piece of jewelry.
Okay, I'm just kidding. If you can have a seat, am I spot on in the reading?
No, it's actually a rosary.
This is a rosary?
Yes.
You're not supposed to tell.
Oh, very nice. It's a pinky rosary. Oh, very good. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said at the beginning, who knows what's going to happen. So thank you for the rosary. That's interesting. Yes, very nice. That tells me a lot about you, right? The rosary, the faith. That's very good. And now we're down to two people. Can I have the two people that are standing come up here? One person over here, and the other person that's over here stand over here. So I can't see you, but I know who you are because you helped me earlier, and you would stand. Stella, right? Okay, Stella's over here. Let's see. Now we're going to be down to two pieces of. Well, I'm going to guess it's jewelry, but I could be wrong. Now this bag seems to be open, so I hope I'm not dropping it. Now, obviously, if I get this, oh, this is very interesting. This is very interesting. I don't know if it is a piece of jewelry. I don't really know what this is. I wish I could tell you the color of this. That would be amazing. I have a feeling it's a dark color, but I don't know for sure. Is it a dark color? It is a dark color. Okay, so that's interesting. Who said yes? Okay, but it doesn't belong to you. Okay, so, all right, but thank you for the helping and the observation. So I'm gonna put this here next to my watch. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what that is actually. And then the last one, I don't even know if there's anything in this unless it fell out. Maybe it fell out. Let's see. I know, right? Well, the library is fully insured up to $300. All right, so no, I have it. Okay, very nice. So I am going to say, okay. The person that owns this, I know you've been married for at least 25 years. Don't say yes or no, but I have a feeling you've been married for over 25 years. Possibly have met this person a long time ago, right? Obviously, you've been married 25 years. I don't know what this is. I have a feeling of darkness. It might be like a pouch or something you put something in. And then the person over here that I have, this is screaming to me, this is the person that was making choices and changing her mind. She's like, what do I put in here? This is yours. In fact, if you're here, you can come and get it. And if you're over here, you can come and get it. Did I get them right? Yes. Okay, have a seat. Thank you so much. The rosary threw me off, but that's a very nice surprise. Yeah, I know, and yours is... Yes, okay. So I have one more thing.
Can I give this back?
Is it okay? Yeah, please, unless you want to be liable.
No, I have one very similar.
But as a good Catholic, I'm sure she's not going to sue. Would you like to see one more thing that I've never done before? Okay. All right. All right. So you're still having dessert. I need someone that likes to take risks. Is there anybody here that likes to take risks? You do. Okay, because I know you put your hand up earlier. Anybody else? Okay. Why don't you have, can you come up? Because I know you didn't come up before. All right. So this is an experiment. If you raise your hand and you like to take risks, show me the hands that people like to take risks. I'm a risk taker. I wouldn't be up here if I wasn't a risk taker, you know. I've been doing this since the 70s. When you're a kid and 18 years old, you don't really care, but then when you get older, you're concerned about things. But there are two types of people in the world. There are those who take risks, and there are those people who kind of play it safe. Show me the hands of the people that like to play it safe.
Carol, raise your hand.
Okay, it's fine. So I'm pretty sure I have the right person. I have the right person for this. So what I have here is I have a box. This is something you would lock to have something very important in it. It could be jewelry, a lot of things. But you can see it's locked, right? See that lock? Just jiggle it. Okay. See that lock? Just jiggle that. Make sure that's locked. Okay. Now what I have, if I have some keys. Now who are my risk takers? I need a couple risk takers. All right. So I need one. Stand up. Stand up. I need two. Stand up. Yeah. I need two. I need another risk taker. 3 ladies. 4. 5, 6. I need 6 people to stand up. So I got 1, 2, oh, 3. Okay. You can stay there, stay there, stay there. Just stay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got enough. Actually, that's fine. So I'll have you stay up here. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to have her try these keys. Okay. We're going to try these keys. I'll put them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So take the first key and put it in the lock. Now, I will tell you, it will not open. It will not open. Don't try to break it. If you break it, we won't have anywhere to go. But it will not open. Take that key and put it over here. Then try the next key. It will not open. It will not open. It just doesn't fit. Now check the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. These are all keys that don't fit perfectly. They don't fit at all, actually. So every key that she's trying isn't working. Now it's important that I don't touch the lock or I touch the keys or I do any sleight of hand because I know plenty of sleight of hand. When I go to Vegas, I'm very cautious about walking through casinos because I know how to deal from the middle and the bottom and I know how to switch keys. I need you to watch these keys. Make sure that I don't do any shenanigans and I have not touched any of them. Okay. Susan? Ann, do you have your keys?
Yeah.
Can I have your car keys? Can I have your house? Don't laugh, I'm asking for you and you and you and you and you. Every one of you that stood up, I want your keys. I want your car keys. I want your house keys.
What happens if you only have a fob?
There's a car key. Oh my gosh, that's a car key.
Yeah, that's what I have.
All right, where's my other risk takers? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. No, it's fine. I need your BMW. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, you can tell a lot about people what they have in their hands. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. All right, do I have everybody's? No. What do you have? I'll take it. You don't have any keys? No keys at all? No. Okay. All right, so I need somebody that has keys over here. Rose, we'll go with Rose. Rose, are you a risk taker? Are you going to be mad at me if this doesn't work? Oh, okay. Just show her wrong by giving me your keys. Okay. Ma'am, you can sit down if you didn't give me the keys. I need people that have keys. That's okay. You're keyless. I get it. That's fine. Not clueless, keyless. There's a big difference. Okay, so I have your keys, and I have all of these risk takers' keys. Thank you so much. We're done. No. Okay. So this, now I will tell you that I've done this once before. once before.
You said you
Wait, you
didn't
said
do
you
it.
never did.
And I've never did it with people's keys. So I will tell you, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Now please, I'm not lying here. The last time I did this, we did it with the jewelry. So I had a woman, she was up in Massachusetts, Boston, she had a ring. And you talked to me afterwards, but it didn't work out well. And I was so embarrassed.
Someone stole the ring?
No, I'll tell you the details later, but it didn't work. And I thought to myself, I'm never, ever doing this again. And then I thought to myself, I'll do it with keys, because if it doesn't work, you just don't go home tonight. All right, so are you watching the keys? All right, so try them again. Try them again. Now the ladies that are standing, stay standing. Try these keys again and make sure that that does not open. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many people I got standing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's perfect. That's perfect. And you guys are all vested, right? Vested. You got keys in here? Keys in here? Keys in here?
You have the keys.
Good. They're in the bag. Man, watch my hands. I'm going to take off my jacket. I don't want you to think I'm switching keys. You can pat me down. No. I would do this for free, by the way. I don't know why you're paying me, but I thank you for hosting me a second time. We did a Halloween show. It was really spooky, but this is not a spooky show. Unless, of course, it goes wrong. You didn't laugh. Okay, so they didn't open, right? Okay. So here's the deal. You can put those bags of keys on the. Here is the only. Now, I would not lie to you. I mean, I've been lying to you for the last hour, but I would not lie about this. Okay, I would not lie about this. Okay, lady with the rosary would not lie about this. This is the only key that opens this.
Can I have it?
I don't have a spare on my car. I do have a spare set in Connecticut. I just said, hell with it, I'm not going to take it. This is the only key that will open this lock. The only one. Okay? All right, so you're watching those keys. Open the lock.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now take the padlock off this. Put it right here. Notice I didn't touch anything. Open that box. This is a lock box. Good.
Oh, I see what
Open it up. Okay, now it is empty. It is empty. Show them that it's empty. I'm not touching this stuff. A lot of times people go, oh, you did some sleight of hand. You're a magician. Yes, I studied with Doug Henning. I am a magician, but I'm not doing any magic here. No sleight of hand. Okay? All right. Box is empty. We have 6 keys over here. Stand this way, face your audience. No, right over here. So they can
Where's
see
the
everything.
7th key?
6 keys and then 1 key that does open.
Oh,
Capiche? I'm
Yes.
Italian. I'm Italian. My father was Castruccio. So it's a crazy story. But what's going to get crazy is what we're going to do now. You okay with this? If it doesn't work, I can see the future. They're never inviting me back. It's like, okay. So we got these keys of your keys, your keys, your keys, your keys. Would you take that bag, put it in that box? I have never done this before. I did it with a ring in Boston about 6 months ago.
We'll open it, don't worry.
And I said to myself, no way. No way. Yeah, close it. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. Put the latch on. Watch me like a hawk. Now take this key out. Yeah, just lock it. Yeah. Take that key and give it to this woman over here. Just give it to her. Hold on to it. Don't. All right. Can you stand up too? Just stand up. Now what I'd like you to do is take that padlock. Listen closely. Take that padlock and put it through that hole right there and lock it. There you go.
Okay, got it.
No, you missed the hole. No, yep, don't miss the hole. All right. Ma'am, can you check that? That's locked, right? All right, yep, just don't get close to the key with it. All right, so we got 1 key that opens. 1 key that opens.
And she's holding it.
And you're holding it. And I didn't do any, there's no sleight of hand here. I mean, you're watching me like a hawk. If I could pull this off, I would not be doing library shows. I'm telling you. No offense, I'm just kidding. All right, so, what should we do? Could you turn that way and not look? Could you take that key and drop it in with the other ones? Why not? They're my keys.
Open it up first.
Go sit there.
Just open it up first.
No, she just put it in with the other.
There is, I have not touched this. I have not touched this. I have not touched this. Okay, do you know where she put the key?
No.
All right, Ann, turn around and mix those keys up. So this is crazy. This is insane. It's
they're
going
all
to get
the
even
same?
more insane in a
Are
moment.
they all the same size?
Okay. So we're going to make a line. We're going to make a line. Everyone that's standing, I think, how many keys we got?
7.
We got 7. So I need 7 people standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7 of you that are standing, that are invested in this, will come up here now. The first person will stand over here. The second one here. The third, the fourth, the fifth. Come on, 6. Come on, join me. 7. All in one line. I think you should applaud for these people. I mean, they are basically risking their lives for your enjoyment. This is crazy. Crazy. All right. So be a straight line. Be a straight line. So Ann, hand out. Yeah, straight line, straight line, straight line. Yeah, but I need some space here. So 2 over here, 3 over here. Okay. We got 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And hand out the keys. So everybody gets 1 key. No, it's like I'm thinking to myself, I haven't done this other than the other time. And I'm like, really? And I just had like a little panic attack, you know? Crazy. Okay, so now what I want you to do is switch keys with your friend. Left to right, right to left, right to left. Just switch keys. Just switch keys. Did you switch keys?
Yes.
And you're going to stand right here. You're the star of the show. Did you switch your key?
Yes.
Is there any way, as a mentalist and a mind reader, I would know what key they have?
No.
There's no way. I'm telling you right now. Ann, do you know who has the right key? We're in trouble. Now, your keys are in there. 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 Your keys are in there?
Yes.
You guys trusted me. Thank you. Can I give you a hug? No. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to pick up the box to help you. You have to go with your intuition. See, did you just went, okay? Because I felt that. Like, oh my God. So tell me, stand up there, tell me which person in this line does not have the right key. In other words, don't second guess. In other words, you look at her and you know exactly what she's got. There's only 1 key that opens this and the other ones don't. So the odds are she's not holding the right key. There's only 1 person in this line that's holding the right key. And I don't know what it is or who it is. I have no idea, and that's the truth. But I need you to go with your intuition. We're going to start with any person in this, and when she calls on you, you're going to do something and then you're going to sit down. So we're going to eliminate the line, okay? So point to one person and say, you do not have the key.
You do not have the key.
Come on up here. Now in this, there's a little slot. There is a no return policy. If you're going to remember the old days when you had a key, drop it in. You can't get back into your hotel room. Have a seat. You can't get back into your hotel room. You're done. You're checked out. It's over. It's over. Bye. See you. You're down the road. You're going. You can't go back into your hotel room. So now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Point to someone else and say, you do not have the key.
I think you're wrong.
Wait a minute. Do you want to change your mind? Because she might be right. You don't, well, you do care. I would care, right? Okay, so far. I don't know, when I did this with jewelry, I felt more stressed out. I thought, well, we could always take the box off and smash it and we could go home maybe at 4. All right, point to somebody else. Are you shaking? Hold on, are you shaking? She's shaking. Are you shaking? Or is it me? I'm shaking. Oh, sit down. All right, so 2 on 2, over here. Balance me out. 2 ladies on here, 2 ladies on here.
Wait a minute.
Watch the video later, you'll catch up. All right, so don't switch keys now. Whatever you do, you're going to confuse her. Okay, so what about Barbara? Is it Barbara?
Angela.
Angela. What about Angela? What do you think about her?
She has the key.
I think she has the key too. But I didn't want to put that in your head, and if I'm wrong, do you think you have the key? Okay, all right, so tell me what to do. We're going to start with this lady here. Are you sure she doesn't? Drop it in, and then have a seat. What about this lady?
You don't have to take. I have it. I know.
All right, have a seat.
You don't have to take.
All right, so you're pretty sure. All right, so ladies, if you can join me here, one on the left, one on the right. Let's see what will happen. Hold on 1 second.
Please open it, I want to go.
Hold on 1 second.
My car keys are.
Mine too.
Right, everybody's car keys. So there is actually a vested interest. All right. So just remember, you watched me the whole time. No shenanigans, no sleight of hands. The keys never came back into my hands. We didn't do any switching. I honestly do not know how this is going to unfold. Like I told you last time I did it, I had to apologize to the event planner, to the lady that donated the... Let's try it. The only thing I can say is give it to Ann, since she's the one, and why don't you have a seat? Thank you for helping. And then let's see if you'll go home tonight on time. Thank God. See me afterwards for your keys, okay? So I have them, but thank you so much. You know, when it's over, just come on up and I will give it to you. I am done. I looked at it. My time is over. I hope you had a good time. No, we can't close. We can't close. And I'll tell you why we can't close. The reason why we can't close is because we began with the magician's ritual. The magician's ritual, I started at the beginning, and I got Susan. It's you. Is that you? Who's? Oh, yeah.
Spades?
I have 6 of spades. Yes, come on up. We have to finish this. Come on up if this was your card. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Do I get a prize or something?
No, well, yeah. Just being able to work with me. Have a seat. Have a seat. So I had this premonition. You can do whatever you like. So I had this premonition. Here's your card, which I almost want to keep. I mean, this is a keeper. 6 of spades. I mean, that's pretty wild. But I had a premonition before I left Connecticut. I live in Litchfield. I took a card in the deck. One deck, and I turned it upside down, and it's kind of crazy. Here's the deck. Let me show you what I did. Here's the cards, all face up. Now, the crazy thing about it is, before I left my house in Connecticut, I turned one of the cards upside down. Now, you're a Hawkeye. I know you can see all of these cards, and you can see all of these cards that are face this way, except for one card. You guys paid for cheap seats. I'll show you too. All right? There's only one card. I did use sleight of hand. I wasn't able to manipulate the deck at all. But there's one card. So as I was driving here, it took me about an hour and a half to get here, I said, I'm just going to go with this. So take that card out and tell me if it even is close. What do you got? Oh my God, she says. Hold it up. I'll hold up mine. You hold up yours. 6 of spades. That's your souvenir. And thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure. The biggest acclimate for me is to do a show, and then somebody likes it and says, you got to come to the senior center, or you got to come to the country club. That's what happened at the Halloween show. So if you liked what you saw, come and see me later. And most of all, if you need your car keys, I'm here. So thank you so much.